you don't have a stability ball or even a mini ball, I'm just gonna grab the mini ball as well, then that's okay. I even said if you had a little tennis ball, that's fine as well, but it's really just optional, so it's not weighted, okay? I'm just gonna grab my mini ball and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna get started with a bit of a warm-up. Straighten this out here, because it's looking like do a bit of a slip. All right, so we're gonna start with our feet slightly wider than our mat, and our palms are gonna be facing me here. And you're just gonna really dig your heels down into the floor, press the toes into the floor as well, and think of just stabilizing all the points in your feet and connect down to the floor. And that will really help engage through the back of the legs and the glutes. So gently start to squeeze your glutes and then spread your arms all the way out to the sides. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna do a little bit of a knee bend, and you're gonna do this again. So breathe and press the feet down into the floor, grow tall to the sky, and then exhale. And again, breathe in, and then exhale. Just sway those arms back and forth. Breathe and reach the arms tall, and then exhale. Good, 2 more just like this. So this really does help loosen up the shoulders here. And 1 more, breath in, exhale, reach, and we're gonna do a little bit of a side bend here, and just allow your arms to sway with you side to side. Just open those hips, take a deep breath in, and a deep exhale. So allow your foot to lift as well as you turn. Breathe in. So this is a good one for the back to help warm up that low back as well as the hips. Good, 1 more, breath in and exhale. You're gonna step back with 1 foot, doesn't matter which one here, and we're just gonna go into a bit of a side bend and then back to center and then other way here. So a little side bend, back to center. Breathe in, exhale. Good, breath in and lower. 1 more, back to center and lower. Switch legs. So step back, a little bit of a lunge here. This time arms are gonna come out to the sides, and we're just gonna close them in front and then open. So breathe in, exhale. So getting into shoulders, chest, and upper back. Breath in, close. Exhale, open. Couple more. So really think of growing tall through the crown of the head, slightly pulling the chin back. 1 more, breath in here, and exhale, open. Good. From here, we're just gonna do a little squat. Come back up. Think of that weight shifted back into the heels. And imagine here that you have a line between each feet, and you're just drawing that line together, but you're gonna squeeze your glutes apart as you come down and up. So knees are gently drawing in together, and then the glutes are pulling away from each other here. Let's try a few more. Breath in, exhale. You could reach those arms up higher if you want to warm up those shoulders a bit more. And down, breathe in, exhale. Good, 1 more here. We're just gonna hold it for just a little bit of a mini squat and just do little pulses here. Deep breath in, hands can be on the hips, or you can reach those arms out in front. Whatever works. Draw those shoulders down and back. Just a couple more here. Deep breath in, and then press through the center of the feet and release. Okay, so we're gonna go into the first one here. So I'm gonna demo these first few exercises with the small ball, okay? So if you either have a tennis ball, a small ball, or even a can, or you don't need to have anything. Honestly, it's just gonna be some lunging that we're gonna do first. So 1 foot's gonna be back, 1 foot's gonna be forward, all right? So from here, all we're gonna do is lower and then come up. So if you would like this easier, don't go as low to the floor. More challenging, you're just gonna place your hands under and up. Good, breathe in, exhale. So think here of just shifting that weight slightly forward and then back up. So how we're gonna do this workout tonight is we're gonna do a few exercises, and then we're gonna do about a 90-second little interval, okay? So that will be a variety of different things, all right? And then we're gonna switch on to the next couple exercises. And we are gonna do those exercises 3 times, okay? Just a few more here, breath in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. So if you're really trying to get deep, try to touch the knee towards the floor. Easier, don't go as low. All right, switch legs here, shake that out. And I'll just demo forward. Just make sure that your front knee isn't going too low or too much over your ankle. You want to keep that lined up. All right, so here we go. Hands can either be on the hips if you don't have a ball, or you can reach them up as well. Or here we go, under and up. So connect with the abdominals. So draw in through the core here. Keep going. Breathe in, exhale. Now if the knees are hurting here, all right, so there's other options you can do. You can also sit down in a chair and just do a leg extension, which I'll quickly show you. So you're just extending and then bringing the leg in. So you can do this on a couch and you're just tightening that quad, all right? If there's too much clicking or if there's any pain through the knees here, I would choose that option. All right, a few more. Last one here. All right, relax. We're gonna move into a side lunge one this time. So it's gonna look like this. So level one, you're not leaving your foot off the floor. You're just bending and then straightening here. So you're gonna take your opposite arm, try to touch towards the floor and then reach it up. So if you have a ball, you're just gonna hold the ball. That's all it is. A little more advanced, you're taking a bit of a step here. And then most advanced, you can hop it up. Step, side, hop. But try to do this slow and controlled, all right? Because we are doing this a few times. So the goal isn't to get the heart rate up too high right now. Form, and really trying to get into the legs and just a little bit more coordination here with the ball. Good, breath in, exhale up. Couple more here. Or you're just keeping yourself stable here and we're not moving. We're just going side, shift that weight and then back to center. All right, one more. And rest it up, other way. So the idea is to do roughly about 12 to 15 each side. All right, breathe in, exhale. Breath in. If you're adding the hop, that's a little more challenging here. Or a beginner, you're just not gonna lift the foot here. That's a little more stability for the ankle. Breathe in, exhale, lift and hold. You can even just lift the foot and not add the hop here, if you want to try that as well. A little less impact. Think of core engaged here. One more. Breathe in and relax. Okay, shake that out. We're gonna do that 2 more times, all right? Now that we have the moves, we're gonna make sure we don't go too much over the 10 to 12, or the 12 to 15 reps that I said. So we're starting here with the lunge. So one leg back, one leg forward. Just make sure you know which side you're doing first. And then you're gonna lower and then come up. So make sure that front knee isn't going over the toes. If you have your little tennis ball or mini ball here, under and then over. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in here, exhale. Or if it's too much for the knees, this is where you sit and do that extension. All right, we have about 5 more. So this is the extension one. Just straighten the leg right to about knee height. All right, a few more. 2, 1 more here, breath in. Exhale up, step back, other leg here. Hips are facing forward, making sure here that front knee's not going over the toe. Square those hips, lifting and lowering. Good, breathe. Think of that hip open. Keeping everything square. And then notice here, which side that you feel like you can go a little bit lower, or you might have a little more flexibility through the hip. Breath in, exhale up. More than halfway done here. And if you're not going the same pace as me, that's okay. So whatever works for you. Keep going, breath in, exhale. Breathe in. So I'm actually switching direction, which I didn't mention. You can do that as well with the ball. Let's try 2 more. 1 more here. And release. Awesome. All right. Going right back in to that side lunge here. So really getting into the groin, into the glutes. We're adding that a little bit of rotation, just a tiny bit through the spine here. Or you're adding just that step. Shift that weight back into the heel, and then most advanced is with the hop. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, lift and reach here. Let's try about 4 more. Reach up. 3, squeeze the glutes here. 2, reach, and 1. All right, other side, and then we'll have our break. So either just beginner here, or we're adding that little bit of movement, taking that wider step, or we're adding that hop. Good, breathe in. Exhale, try to keep that chest lifted, and try to sink down, almost hinge from the hips here, rather than round the back. Shift all the weight in the heels. A couple more here, and then we're halfway. Reach up. All right, let's try 6 more. Breathe in, exhale, reach. Inhale here, reach it up. 3 left. 2, and 1. All right, so grab water here if you need to, and then we're gonna do those 2 exercises just 1 more time. All right? Okay. So going into the lunge again. So I'll go this way this time. So the lunge is just lower and lift, and then with the arms as well. Lower and lift. And you can still do the arms if you don't have that ball. It just looks like this. Lower and lift. So adding the arms will increase the intensity a little bit here. Increase the heart rate. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Think of squeezing the butt here as you straighten the leg. Squeeze the back of the glutes. Squeeze. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. We're already halfway there. Reach it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Reach it up here. Breathe in. Exhale. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Keep that core nice and tight. Come all the way back to center. Switch it up, other way. Hips square. If you're using that ball, a little more coordination just with the hands, and try to go the other way, not the way that feels natural. So inhale, lower, exhale, up. Breathe in, exhale. Lift it right up here. Good, keep going. Connect with that core and really get deep into the legs here as long as you're not feeling any pain through that knee. We're halfway there. Switch the arms the other way here if you do have a ball. Reach it up. Breathe in. Exhale. We got 3 more. 2. 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale, reach. All right, shake those legs out. And we're gonna go right into that last one of our round, which is gonna be the side lunge with the reach. Breathe in, or we're keeping it stationary. So level 1 here. Sink the weight back into the heels. Or you're adding the step. Breathe in, exhale. Or you're adding the hop, but just land softly on that knee, especially if you don't have shoes on here. Think of control. Breathe in, we're already halfway there. Lift it up. Step. Breathe in. Reach. Try to keep those hips square. They're going to want to twist a little bit. We got 3 more. 2. Last one here. All right, let's switch sides. Other leg. So either stationary here, down, reach it up. Down and lift. Watch that arm isn't going too far back. So you still want to see your arm in your peripheral vision here. Breathe in, exhale. Squeeze the butt muscle right here to push yourself off if you're doing that step. Keep connected through the core. Breathe in here. Exhale, reach. We got halfway here, about 6 more. Reach it up. Good. 3, 2, 1 more. Reach it up. All right, grab some water. So we're gonna do a 90-second, and this one I will time, a 90-second little blast. And that is gonna be either ball bounces, looking like this. So very small, just up and down, all right? A lot of work for the legs. Or you're just gonna do squats. 90 seconds. If you wanna really pick it up, you can add the jump, okay? Soft on the feet. 90 seconds, starting now. Let's do it. All right. Core is in tight here. Whatever option you're choosing. If you're using that ball, I didn't go over the size of a ball, but you should be at about 90 degrees from the knees to the hip when you're sitting on a ball. Really focus on the legs doing the work. If you're doing your squats, try not to come up all the way. And then if you're adding that hop, light on those feet. Good, breathe in, squeeze those glutes as you lift. Keep going here. Breathe in, breathe in. I know 90 seconds is a long time, so really think of your pace. Do what works for you, all right? You can always just come down to a regular squat if you are jumping it. Just listen to your body here, listen to the knees. We've done 1 minute, we have 30 seconds left. Keep going here. Breathe in. Exhale. Or if you're doing those bounces, up and down, up and down. Use those legs. Watch the low back, so really engage through the core because the low back can kick in. We're almost there. We got 30 seconds left. You can do it, pick it up. Breathe in. Breathe out. And actually, I think that was 30 seconds. So let's just do 10 more. Almost there. Almost there. And, all right, relax. The legs will be sore however long we've done it. I think it was 90 seconds. Okay, shake out those legs. Shake out those arms. And then we are gonna go on to a standing upper body. So you will need your band for this. So either your loop, whatever you have, or your band, okay? So get water here. And then we're gonna start with a standing chest press, okay? I'm just gonna demo this here. You can also do this sitting in a chair, sitting on the ball, if you like, because it's one arm at a time. So you're just gonna focus on the right arm only, all right? So it's just bend and extend. And you really want to pull tight on the band so that you feel that tension. Now, if you have the loop, your other arm is just slightly holding on to the side here, and you're just pushing, bring that elbow in, all right? So just out, watch that you're not locking that elbow, so slight bend through that elbow here. Breathe, exhale out, inhale in. 2 more. Last one. All right, relax. We're gonna do the same thing, other arm. Either loop or band, here we go. 12 to 15 reps, other side. Core is tight. Exhale, extend, breathe in. Really focus on the movement and the effort coming from the chest here. So press with the chest muscles, inhale in. So you can even slow this down a little bit here. just to make sure you have that form. Good, try a few more. Exhale, press it out. Inhale in, press, breathe in, press, inhale. All right, relax it out. Okay, shake those arms out. We're gonna go into a row. So with the band, looks like this. Again, one arm at a time. So we're doing right arm only, and we're hinging. So I'm hinging, butt back, hips back, flat back, row up, and then release. Exhale, row, inhale, release. So 12 to 15, one arm if you have the loop. All right, one foot is in the loop, row back, release. Row and release. Watch the low back, so make sure you're bending through those knees. Core is engaged, and inhale. Now with the loop, I'm rotating my wrist. So my wrist is facing away, and then it's almost elbows in, and the thumb is inside, closest to my ribs here, just because of how the loop is a lot shorter, all right? But you don't have to rotate the wrist as well. You can just keep the thumbs in to begin. Let's try 3 more. Really focus here on that upper back doing the work, on that right side. Okay, relax, switch legs. So your loop or band under the left foot, and left hand is holding onto the loop or the end of the band here. Bend through the knees, hinge back, and really try to get that tension. So if you have a long band that doesn't have a lot of tension, you might really want to step more in the band so you're getting that resistance. Use your exhale, so breathe out when you pull that arm back. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull back. Breathe and release here. Inhale, release. 4 more here. So it's really good to incorporate some unilateral, so single-sided exercises because of that more dominant side that we have that will take over. So it's good to be just doing these movements one at a time here. Okay, release. Go back to the chest press. So band or loop, arms forward, or the band is behind your back, and we're bringing one arm in, press. Breathe in, press. Good, inhale here. Exhale, straighten. So make sure if you're holding the loop here, you want to slightly be pulling the arms away from each other so you have that resistance happening through the other arm. All right, if you have the band, it's right behind your back. And you can even try to count in your head your 12 to 15, because I know with all the talking that I do, and my counting just in general, let's be honest here. 3 more, press. 2, and 1 more. All right, right into the other arm right away. Breathe in, exhale, press. Inhale here, press. So bend those knees here and watch that you're not arching. I can feel my back starting to do that. So I'm tucking my abdominals in just slightly, engaging through my core, and I'm not arching through that low back and putting more stress on it. Breathe in here, exhale, inhale, exhale, halfway. We got about 6 more left. Press. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more here. Breathe in. Exhale. All right, relax. So you're gonna start to feel that through the band. So you don't need to do a lot here to be feeling it. Okay, right away into the row. So hinge forward, pull back, release. Squeeze. Good. Exhale, pull. Breathe in. Squeeze. Elbow right close to those ribs. We're already halfway there. 3, 4. Release it here. 2 more. All right, relax. Switch. Switching legs here, switching sides. Hinge forward. All right, so hinge, hips back, butt back. And then squeeze that elbow all the way away from you here. So release, squeeze, breathe in. So watch that low back again. If you feel like you need to stand up a bit just to take some of the load off, then you can also do that. But you really want to focus on coming forward. You can even hold on to a chair, something for balance. All right, let's try about 3 more here. Exhale, pull. 2. 1 more, squeeze. 3. All right, amazing. We got 1 more round to do here. So get some water if you need to. We have the last set of the chest and then the back rows. So here we go. Press with 1 arm only, so right arm's doing the work. Press. 2. 3. 4. Watch that elbow doesn't fully lock too much. So slight bend here. All right, you got halfway, 6 more to go. Press. 2, if you want to challenge those legs a bit more, you can also sit down in a squat. 4. 5. 1 more, pulse it out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other arm right away. Here we go. 1, press it in. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 5, shift that weight back. Watch that you're not too shifted forward. Good, breathe in here. Keep going, you can do it. Press, you're more than halfway. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more. You're gonna hold it here, pulse it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you are done with that one. All right, get right into the rows. Last set here before we move it down. All right, here we go. Shift it back, row back, release. Row, release here. Pull. Make sure there's enough tension here, so hold up lower on that band. If you really want to challenge the rhomboids here, squeeze and release. Squeeze. Let's try 2 more, and then we're going to add the pulses in for this last set too. All right, so here we go. Keep the elbow up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press those feet firmly down because you'll start to feel your weight shift a bit. And relax it out. Other leg, other arm. Getting right into it here. Here we go. So exhale, pull it up. Breathe and release. Squeeze and release. Shift it right back. 3, 4. Go lower with the legs if you want those quads to burn a little more. Squeeze those glutes, draw in through the belly. We're almost there. Keep going here, 2 more. 1 more, keep that elbow up, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amazing. Okay, we're going into the 90-second exercise here, which is going to be a wall sit. So you're going to need a wall somewhere, or you can even do this on a chair. All right, so I'll show you both options. You can just stretch out your back a little bit here. Grab and hold those fingers. And then if you have a ball, you can do this with a ball or without a ball. All right, if you have a ball, you're going to place it on your shoulders and you're going to sink your weight down. All right, we're going to hold this for 90 seconds. If you don't have a ball, just straight against the door here or your wall. And if you have a chair, you're going to hover your butt down as close to the chair as you can, but then lift it up. Shift your weight back. So you're really challenging those quads and hamstrings and glutes. All right, here we go. Starting now. Sink it down. All right, think of posture here. Push those shoulders back. Lift those toes slightly here. Draw the belly in. Good, just breathe. Don't go too low just yet because we're going to talk ourselves through this here. So deep breath in here. Deep exhale. Good, drop your butt just a little bit lower here. Keep holding. Now, if you want this more challenging, reach those arms up behind you. And that will also help with mobility, or you can even try to do one arm at a time. Also feels good just to open up the chest here. Drop the legs down, go lower. Go lower here. You should start to feel those legs burning now. If you don't, drop it down lower. If you're feeling in the knees, ease out of it. Good, keep breathing here. We're almost at a minute, so we still got 30 seconds. Start to squeeze the butt here. Squeeze the butt as much as you can. Drop the butt even lower. 30 seconds. Drop it right down. Keep breathing here. Keep squeezing. Almost there. Almost there, 15 seconds. Drop it right down. Woo! Those quads should be on fire. You have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, go as low as you can, 2, and amazing. Release it up. Grab yourself some water, and we are gonna roll it down. We're getting there here. Okay. Okay. So let's do a roll down. So grab yourself some water, and then we're just gonna slowly roll ourselves down. Very slowly, just for the back. So round the back. Breathe in, try to slow down your breath a bit. And then exhale. Take your time and walk yourself all the way into high plank. Drop yourself to the knees. Send yourself back into shell stretch. And just hold here for 2 breaths. Good. And then we're going to come into a seated position. Perfect. I thought the mini ball has rolled away on me, but it is right here. Okay. So, next 2 exercises. So, we are going to go into our leg raise exercise. And I'm going to show you here, it's either with the big ball, the mini ball, or no ball. Okay, you're going to lower and then lift back up. So 12 of these. So we're just going to get right into this and start that now. All right, watch as you lower down. You can also use the pillow between your feet as well. Inhale, lower, exhale up. Watch the low back here doesn't arch. So try to press that low back into the floor. More advanced. Reach those arms up and over and keep squeezing and bring yourself back up here. Inhale, lower, exhale up. All right, 2 more. Last one here, breath in. Hug the knees all the way into the chest. All right, from here, side to side. So 12, side to side. Inhale, lower, exhale, back up. Breathe in, exhale. So you're allowing here the legs to go side to side to get into those obliques. If you have the big ball, your feet just go around the ball. Your legs can be straighter, but it is more challenging, and you want to watch. There's no pulling on the low back here. So you can bend the knees to make it easier, but try to keep the shoulders down. Good, breath in one side. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale one side, exhale, squeeze. Now these ones we're doing just about 10, just if you're counting here. 1 more each side. Inhale, lower, exhale, center, and 1 more, inhale, lower. All right, relax it here. Okay. Now, last one we're gonna do. So we're doing 3 core exercises, 10 rounds here. So you're either going to start up and you're going to lift and lower. I had to get that coordination going. I had to think about what I was doing there for a second. Or you're going a little bit lower. You could also use that little tennis ball, even a pillow, or you can go further down as long as that does not aggravate the low back here. Breathe in, exhale. We'll do 2 more of these. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale here, exhale. All right, relax, straighten the legs. Reach yourselves forward, we're gonna do that whole thing again. Zip the legs up, or wrap those feet around the ball. Whatever you got here, coming all the way down into lying down position. And we're gonna inhale, lower, exhale up. You can add a little bit of a lift here from the low back here if you want to get into the transverse a bit more. So it's a little more challenging here. So you're trying to do about 10 of these if you can, even 8. So we're about 3, 4, 5. We're already halfway there. 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, last one here. 10, hug the knees into the chest. Going right into side to side. Breathe in, exhale. So if your hips are tight, you will find it easier with the knees bent, all right? And try to keep those shoulders down because they are gonna wanna lift up here. You can lower those arms just to about shoulder height or slightly lower. Think of squeezing from the opposite side to return your legs to center here. Breathe in, exhale, squeeze. Breathe in here, squeeze. One more time each side, breath in. Exhale, squeeze. And one more. Squeeze it up. All right, roll it up slow. Take your time here. If you're holding the ball here, another option is you don't even have to place the ball under because that's just way too challenging to do that. So you would just lower and then extend the legs. You can bend the knees here, or you can fully extend them. So just about 10. Or if you have the mini ball or the tennis ball, or you don't even have to lift a leg. Just keep it small. So this one is focusing more on upper abdominal strength here. Breathe in lower, exhale up. Let's try 2 more. Breathe in. 1 more here. All right, stretch those legs out. Walk those hands all the way forward. Drop the head down. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Release those shoulders. We have 1 more set of these here. Coming all the way down. 10 leg raises with pillow ball. Breathe in lower, exhale up. 2. Now think here, drawing the belly down rather than letting it pop up. So if it's popping and you feel like there's a lot of pressure, then really don't go as low with the legs. Keep it smaller. And gently squeeze the feet together if you do have a ball or a pillow between the feet here. 2 more. 1 more here. All right, release. Now slowly legs come to the side and then back to center. Breathe in, center here. Think of that waist here doing the work. Breathe in, exhale. Squeeze through that core. And breathe through this here. 2 more here each side. Squeeze. Inhale, side. Exhale, last one, breath in. Exhale, back to center. Breathe and squeeze. And hug those knees all the way in. Rock yourself to one side, and we'll just do that last core one here. So we're gonna lower down, lift the leg. Come up. And switch. Focus here on the abdominals doing the work. So try to relax through that upper body. You can even cross the arms over the chest here if you want a little easier. Or you can reach the arms up behind you if you like this more challenging. Or you're doing the ball underneath. Breathe in, exhale up. Breathe in, and up. We have 4 more here. 4, 3, try to go a little bit lower if your back can handle it, but watch you're not going too low because you don't want to aggravate that low back or create any tension there. 1 more, and just bring yourself all the way down, have the knees to the chest. Rock yourself side to side. We just have a very quick 90-minute kind of, it's not quite an interval because we're going to do 3 different exercises 30 seconds, all right? So you're coming to hands and knees here. So first one here, your ease are gonna do, so beginner option is just your cat backs, and you might even wanna add opposite arm and leg. Now this is only 30 seconds, or you're doing push-ups, okay? And then next thing we're gonna do is come up into high plank here, and you're either going to be holding high plank, or you're gonna mountain climb it for 30 seconds. And then the last interval here is gonna be down on the knees, onto the elbows for plank. Okay, so it's either modified or full, okay? 30 seconds starting now. So it's either push-ups or cat back for 30 seconds. You can go to the feet too if you're strong enough, or we're rounding through the back, opposite arm and leg. So decide where you are here tonight. Use your breath. If you're doing your push-ups, try to bring your chest right down to the floor and press up without hyperextending the elbows. We have 5 seconds here, whatever option you're doing. Breathe in lower. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, bring yourself right into high plank. And it's either mountain climbers for 30 seconds or holding high plank. Go. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Or you can do this slow and controlled, or you're just holding your plank. Keep breathing here. Keep squeezing. We only have about 10 seconds. And then we're going right down into low plank here. 5 seconds. Push it out, push it out. 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees, come all the way down. Set yourself up here, 30 seconds. Either down on the knees, modified, lift it up. Hold your low plank here. Draw your belly in and up. Think of length right along your spine. Feet to the crown of the head. Squeeze the glutes here. Lift that belly in and up. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Keep holding. Keep squeezing, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, drop all the way down. Reach those arms all the way forward. Slowly lift up here. And then come all the way down. So you're bringing yourself to a hover. Then elbows to 90. Lift yourself up. And then bring yourself down. So reach those arms out in front. Chin is to chest. Lift yourself up. This is just really helping stretch abdominals, strengthen low back. Lower. Hands come to 90. Imagine someone just lifting you up gently. You might be able to come up a bit more. And lower. We're just going to do one more each side here. So in front is what I meant instead of side. And then lower. And then bring those elbows to the side. Breathe and prepare. Exhale, leave the feet to the floor. Only come up as far as you can. Breathe and hold. And then exhale, release it out. All right, slowly from here, tuck the toes under. Sit yourself all the way back and really just ease in and out of this here. Look side to side here through your child's pose. Good, and we're just gonna roll yourself up into cat, and then we're gonna release. So little circles here. Come forward and back, and then reverse other way. Forward and back, and forward and back. Good, just come into seated position here. Just gonna cross one leg over the knee here, flex the foot. So this is glute stretch. So you can try this seated, or you can come to lying down as well. So this is your butt stretch. One leg crossed over the opposite leg. And we're just taking a deep breath in and a deep exhale. Good, switch legs here. So you're either seated, crossing one leg over, and then open the hip just slightly, so without forcing the knee too much to the side. And then you can dig the heel into the floor here. Take a deep breath in. Try to sit up a little bit taller, and depending where you're tight, you may feel this all right along glutes here, or you may need to lie it down to the floor. And just close your eyes. And just breathe. And then you're just gonna allow your legs to come all the way down to the floor. Stretch your arms all the way overhead, and then just hug your knees into your chest here. We've done a lot of work with the low back tonight, so you might want to single it up too, like single knee to chest stretch. And then you can bring both your knees into center, and while you're doing this here, I'm just going to read a quote that I came across today. So on behalf of International Women's Day today, I'm going to read this. So, and one day she discovered that she was fierce and strong and full of fire, and that not even she could hold herself back, because her passion burned brighter than her fears. So just continue to breathe here, and slowly just bring yourself to one side before we bring ourselves up into a seated position. And then once you're in a seated position here, we're just gonna do a gentle spinal twist here. So you're just gonna allow your arms to come across to one knee here, and then just gently lift and open the heart of it. Take a breath in, and then exhale, switch. Breathe in, and exhale, switch. Good, and then just a gentle side bend here. Breathe in, and exhale. And just don't force your elbow to go all the way to the floor. Just do what you can do. And then we're just going to reach both arms up and just hold the arms all the way up here. Drop the shoulders down. And then release the arms all the way down. And you're just going to bring your arms all the way up. So may we continue to lift each other up as we rise. And not just today, but every day. Thank you, everybody. Namaste, and I hope you all have an amazing week.